of 3 rounds or less. But as we
okay, we got Giants on defense, we got FUT on attack. What are we seeing? We're seeing 5 ghosts. Surely these guys are getting farmed by sheriffs when they play.
Being proactive, taking up those mains, or more specifically the A main. This is just a cypher trap that holds on to B. FUT all the way up through top.
Damn, bro,
nice
that's a
flash
ding.
will gain them that space.
Flickless is on high alert. The only player.
Dude, what a weird round this one is. Because this is a great double push from them.
Has been continued through both Robinho and Ara. Now down towards
Damn, that was actually lovely from Giants, I'm not gonna lie.
Flat into the site they go. Cracks has so much work to do, but he can't possibly.
Dude, this was really nice. First of all, West Side's solid. West Side is absolutely solid. The double push down here is very, very nice. We got the no trip. We also had the bit of the split up as well. I think the split up was good. One can go fast behind B if need be as well. It worked out perfectly with the 2 that they found.
And yeah, not a great start.
That play was weird on pistol. It was a very weird pistol, to be honest. No pressure over towards A main, but then you're trying to make it look like you're splitting A. Actually, you're going B. Like ended up being 2 here, and like 3 here, but they were so disattached.
Making the map feel very small. We know that playbook has been.
So I think if you're trying to fake here, you gotta do something. You gotta do something here.
More just a simple
I don't really think a fake from here actually forces them to try and react to push this or to double this. So yeah, a little bit. Full buy for Giants, which honestly on defense I'm so fine with. Weber, hello mate. How we doing?
That spike still stays there. This is looking to me like a B split.
You can see how GX are posturing though with.
I've seen enough. Giants are winning stage 2. The Giants from Link. I mean, I wonder how they do in playoffs. I feel like we watch them at the moment, they look really good, but for some reason people aren't believing. And I guess it's because they have to beat some big teams.
Still yet to breach the site, and that is an issue.
Issues all over the place. I mean, you're looking at Mr. Fallen nowhere near the site where the spike makes its way on. CNED with just a classic and 1 smoke to work
30
with.
seconds left.
Time's starting to run out. A plant here would be.
Let's hope they don't pull a boom esports.
Success for FUT. In terms of this
Do the boom
round,
esports
really
one. Direct them as well, man.
You can already see the game plan.
We've never seen that group boom again.
To show itself. Oh, a bit of a shaky timing. But Ara's got it under control, as do GX. CNED walking into trouble. That should be the round done. He does get an extra kill.
Johnny Bravo Admirer, thank you so much for the 5 months. Appreciate the tier 1. To 100 thieves have a chance of making champs based on points.
We'll look at Giant X and how they've been performing in this second stage.
They pretty much have to get third, and other teams have to mess up a little bit. But it is possible. People have been hurt by Giants too many times, but have they? Have they not just been pretty rough to begin with?
Giant X turning a corner post-merger. The last time we saw them win 3 in a row was the 2023 LCQ, and of course that Apex result carries over.
Big bonus round. Bonus is not too bad.
But stage 2, they're looking completely reborn.
Bonus, they decided to go for aggro strat. Damn, this is a nice one. It's a real nice one, man.
And it finds value yet again. Grubby involved. Zeus doing a great job to dig out those entrenched players deep behind the defenses of this attack side. Has settled for a 3-on-3.
Yeah, they went on a lot here.
Part about this for Giants
2-1 push with the Omen flash as well.
Bulldogs are on the floor, right? There's upgrade potential, but you look at Giant X, and again, as you spoke before,
the dangerous decom. I mean, yeah, but I think it's just an org thing. I agree with you.
On every lane of the map. Flickless, though, being very forward and pushing all the way through.
You think 100 Thieves will win champs? I think you need to wait for them to qualify first.
And that is a problem.
But if they keep playing like they're playing, they're honestly gonna. If they look like they've looked on the last 3 maps that I've watched, they will actually be one of the favorites. But they have to keep that consistency on. Like they would be in my top 5 teams to do it, which is crazy.
Sort of utility, they face it up dry. And luckily for FUT, they're able
but they have to keep up how they're looking.
Westside making a late rotation with just the Ghost in hand means that you expect him to path towards the attacker spawn side and get a better weapon if he can. Not in a position to interrupt the plant. and has managed to
No
collect
shot.
the Bulldog now.
Let's find out, man. If they keep playing like this, I think it's on. I think it's very hard to keep playing how they're playing. It looks way too good right now.
Easy enough to get over the line.
It's a great round from Zeus, man. I like the idea from Giants, though. Bonus round, try and pinch over towards spawn. Maybe they stayed for too long, but I get it because the Neon's so committed.
The new duelist, the new face, the old one, I suppose. CNED joining up. This was really nice from GX to kick off the round.
Man.
But the bigger conversation to be had, is how
if those two carried on
Zeus is
going,
playing well, then FUT are going to succeed. That's what it took for them to get a couple of rounds against Vitality. They showed they could do it without him in the first week versus Mates.
Augusto, thank you so much. You think we're going to have a chamber meta? No, I don't think so. I think chamber vice is... I think chamber vice is...
Something that we've noted is that KO being used to create pressure.
It's not plug and play enough for people to use.
When you think about FUT's win conditions, the focus has to be on cracks as well. And
I think even though Chamber's in a great spot, I don't think people will lean into it too heavy.
That just makes things even more difficult now.
Chamber still relies on a solo pass and going crazy.
Onto that second most important player I was just talking about.
This looks like a setup for a re-engage. Grubby takes the contact, even gets the kill. That stun comes in late, pushes the players back. Spike's still not committed towards anywhere on the map just yet.
But you've lost such an important partnership, Zeus and Krax. The flashes to set up your duelist.
Yeah, they're desperate.
Now it's a 5 versus 3 situation. 2 players down. Cloud still watching over top mid.
Ooh, that's a big kill.
Through the corner by CNED.
Okay, Westside. Westside's been incredible, but he actually has to... He either has to stick around, try to get some kills, or he should just tuck and wait for his team here.
Thing that's gone is the camera, and he's looking towards
yeah, he's playing it well.
So players don't catch him off guard.
Oh, that's the nightmare, bro. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he's in so much trouble. At least there was a trade.
Still GX in a strong position to make this retake happen.
Oh, dude, losing this for Giants would be a nightmare. Oh, it's a bad round to lose.
It's Mr. Fallen yet again. Grabinho's
the 3v5
still the player
at this
yet
peak.
to be accounted for, but looking at the players,
where's the fade eyes in the window?
They should know where he is. A bit of damage gets
Holy
loose,
bro.
Mr. Fallen finds
It's
3.
a devastating round for Giants to win. They're in such a good position. It was a great shot from... Was it Mr. Fallon that got the shot top mid, or was it CNED? A great first kill, man.
This was a really nice play. I mean,
3v5, yeah, back-to-back 3v5s for them to lose.
There, the fact that he's just so uncomfortable.
Are wearing liquid match today? No, this is liquid match.
He just can't get out of. And the utility's spot on.
And while we have a moment, to go back to what I was setting up in the previous round, FUT's game plan does directly revolve around how Krax is using his KO utility, whether it's the knives early on to create pressure and collect info, which assists the mid-rounding.
I think this is a trap.
Okay, force him down to an eco off the camera.
The flashes to
yeah,
set
they're
up
so
Zeus.
fine though. They did pretty good.
It's the Hunter's Fury
right?
thrown in there as well, and Westside's managed to find 2 kills. The ult firing off for one more. No extra tags of damage, but a 5
it's nice though, they're not getting too greedy. Cage to get out. Nice shots from Westside. And I thought but we're looking pretty good because they just satchel out and they dodge everything. But then they decided to commit and 2 pass and late swing. And this guy might be able to get out with the gun as well. Oh boy. Now it gets really weird because you would imagine at one point they're going to try and push for the guns. We can probably let them plant and then get the guns. And then retake to kill her.
You've also got to be looking at the Stinger and Flickless's hands. The numbers in their side. But need to go and try and look for something. Get something
they lost
back
some.
in their favor.
They lost some 3v5s, so maybe a 2v5.
Drone being heard, so that's where they're going to look to poke and prod. And they'll find Cloud.
Same way to open it up. Kill it middle.
Slightly different position. It's top mid where FUT look to scale late round and.
Okay, so they spot one, right? So they still don't know where the other is, but
the position
those guns
of Grabinho is absolutely
appealing.
Key. He's still holding on to main and allowing a safer rotation for the rest of GX.
Yeah. And on top of that, this will almost feel like a crunch back on towards site. The only safe space being CT where Zeus is holding on.
Making a big play.
The spike plant comes in. Yetajay immediately pushed off of it by the paranoia. Able to take some space elbow elsewhere. Zeus finding his fight. Showstopper online and Westside's already low. Yetajay's got himself another 2-on-2.
This is worrying because it's two, but it's one Sheriff and a Classic realistically to come back in with.
And Zeus having the paint shells back up means that the delay will continue to creep. No, 3 kills claimed.
There's no way, man.
Side,
the coach must be losing their minds.
What felt like a
it's not a good plan.
From GX. He sat round the corner, so it's a hard clear to try and make. Both players just about within range of this Sheriff. Zeus won over.
Holy bro, Zeus saved him. Okay, Giants at the moment.
Really nice
3v5. 3v5. 2v5. I think their reactions are wrong. I'll be honest. I think their reactions in a lot of these are wrong. Jesus, what was that tether, my guy?
But it's when we get
did it hit a clip on the wall, maybe? Good eco? It is a good eco, but at the same time, it's like gutting because they reacted wrong.
I mean,
when they see them top middle there, in my opinion, you 3-person group and get the guns. Worst case, it's a 3v1. Say even just one of you survive. At least you get the gun, and then it's a 2v1. Wait, I mean, it wouldn't be a 2v1, it'd be more.
Key figure in this GX side ever since they merged.
I mean, you got a timeout
GX,
after seeing these rounds. It's a nightmare.
Playing career overlapping with Giants, and I think we've definitely seen now the vision start to come together, at least in terms of those players being receptive to it, the roles making more sense, the meta read as well in the post-Teho era. But in terms of the game plan on Sunset right now, it is that continued pressure of the extremities. Even the eco that we saw there still looked very strong. And I have a lot of questions to ask of FUT because they've responded well. They're really enjoying this mid-control and market B splits. But GX know exactly what it is they've got to try and face that. And in terms of the setup,
another big round for their money.
Look at the position.
But I love what's going on.
Set up the op in market.
And
he's be
after the timeout, they want to fast go over towards A main.
GX obviously could lock in playoffs if BBL or Heretics win later in the week.
Camera to clear middle, flash to clear B main, TP over towards middle. Oh, this is nice. They TP and then they TP again, but it actually creates the pressure like they're doing the play through mid. But actually, they go in heavy market, so it pushes them away. Wait, this was nice from FUT.
And well, we've also got the null command taking utility offline, but it's GX.
I didn't mind this idea at all from FUT though. I thought it was actually pretty good. Surprised they can't take back a site here.
Or even bringing up cracks.
Because they only have one smoke.
Even get a minute to play, and no, that's not the case. As GX even things out completely.
Okay, I would say if they thought about this strat a little better, it's really good.
It's one of the options you have against GX, I suppose, if you know they're going to be as proactive as they are. But
yeah, they get wrecked because they can't take back a site because there's no smoke here. So they end up going into a triple fire. Like if they're a little bit smarter, you go 2 middle and you got the Cypher middle. So you cage this so you can save your smoke for here. Right, then you got smoke, cage, smoke, then you're pinching.
Feels like they were
you're doing the distraction, it's good. You're making sure they have 2 middle. But then they don't have a smoke here, so they're trying to take backside when they don't have a smoke. And the Omen Flash wasn't great. Dude, that with the Cypher going mid, that's a great round. It was still a cool idea, though.
Now FUT playing a much slower round. And this is where I start to worry for FUT, because their defaults were not impressive.
Wait, did they not have the Cypher middle? I saw a camera here. Did he really camera middle, then go back?
And for both of these teams, you are expecting
surprised they're not.
To be the better
I think it's
of
a small micro thing.
Presented the option in the series we've seen from each of them, it's always been their choice to begin here, and this time it's Ara's op in the correct position once more, not cleared by the Prowler.
Okay, I like that he didn't overpeak that. Just goes to the passive line.
The full util belt is still here to support.
Flash good to get him off of the angle, as we're seeing more ultimates invested from this time.
What a great flash that is.
Cracks his flash.
That's a great flash over the top from Cracks.
The site, opens it up, and Grabinho nearly getting caught as well.
It's a nice side hit.
GX would want to flood, but they just can't get over in time. The delay wasn't enough from the site players. Now with the spike going in, it looks like they'll give it a go.
A little bit of chip damage through the shocks, but look at Mr. Fallen, his position in elbow as GX come back in through that spot. Grubby still not found, waiting for the one-way to drop is Mr. Fallen. As Westside still to make his way through, make himself known, and finally collapse the point. 1 versus 3 for the Cypher, who we know is good in clutches, can he back it up here? And what feels like an impossible task.
Yeah, this was
it
nice though.
is.
This is a big round. 1-9 loss bonus. A couple of people can't buy. They might force, to be honest, because of this.
Two minds there, whether they wanted to sort of beat the util trap as the players were diving in and catch a good timing. Are stuck on the site in the end. Or yeah, just play the full retake, because there were 3 players starting towards B instead. It's well played from FUT though, and Zeus continues to chip in with kills.
And I think this is really nice to be seeing, because last week he was what, something like
more chance that 2G makes playoffs. Do you think Fury should just sign the roster? They'll probably sign
He's -9
main parts from it
the first 2 weeks for first
if they don't get to playoffs. Yeah.
Doesn't feel like the Zeus we got.
You're saying they don't have a chance to play Ascension? Yeah, probably.
Even when Zeus did go negative though, it was always by 1 or 2. Never have we seen
we'll see, man. The org makes some odd decisions sometimes.
8 or more in a long time.
Yeah. And it goes back to the setup that I was talking about.
Okay, this is a big round though.
Utility to support him.
This is a big round. 5 people can't buy, 3 people can't buy.
Into the later maps, you are wondering how much is he
still
going
got
to get. For now though, FUT in the lead. And after the first 40 seconds spent diligently looking towards both sides, Cloud has been caught in the drone.
You gotta give it to Cracks, man. His util at the moment's been insane. This one he didn't really know about the drone. It was maybe a little bit lucky at timing, but they take that. Pretty much going for the exact same round.
This one work as the execute does come through. The stun looks good, but it's still even across the board. And as a Cypher Cam getting more information for the attack as they jump through the smoke. It's still a 2 versus 2, but Grabinho is all on site alone.
It's going to chill for him to have a step in.
Help him collect their forces as well.
Grubby has no paranoia to set up Ara either, so the GX players are just going to have to watch this one decay and take a back seat. The op's still around.
Time?
Very strong line here, and like you say, the time pressure's huge.
Yeah,
oh, it's a big miss.
That could be a disaster and allowed FUT onto site. But we're 8 seconds. There's only
right.
3 to get
You guys have time to plan right here.
It's incredibly close.
No time.
Grubby tries to run away, get away, and well, GX will win that round. But that is an absolute blunder.
Yeah, it's a bit rough. Westside did incredible.
One of the weirdest rounds we've seen from FUT so far. I think if you take a step back, the macro from them has been a bit suspect so far. That's why we wanted to see Mr. Fallen step up individually, because it's quite taxing to micromanage your squad. And there is a timeout off the back of this, but just not making the right decisions later in the round, really not realizing how much time they had after Zeus did buy quite a lot of space early on.
What are their money? I mean, you got to eco.
I'm utterly confused.
You got to eco, but 3 of them are insta-bot.
Is egregious at best.
The Neon pop ult felt pretty good there, because they're kind of told to wait it out, but then they got 15 seconds, and they went the way with the one-way.
You're also seeing the support network on GX
they went the way with the op even.
Effective. With
did you rate higher at the moment? 100 Fuse or Liquid? Just because I saw the first week with Liquid trying Trexon Flash Initiator, I would say 100 Thieves. But if I see like 2 back-to-back weeks of Liquid just using Trexon Scan, I'll feel a lot better.
Flickless was the best in that metric of anyone. He was finding an assist on almost 60% of the rounds, which when you look at it on average, usually you're doing really well if you're finding one every other. He's finding assists on more rounds than not, though. And this partnership has continued now into VCT. And yeah, we love no-scopes and wicked sick flicks.
Yeah, we really do love wicked sick plays.
Okay, this is a really weird one. 4-4. Instead of going for the eco, they go for the 4 spy. And the only ult they have is an Omen ult. So they go for a 4 spy at 4-4.
I've done this a couple of times.
When they're gonna get a Razor next round or maybe this round, they don't even play to try and get the orbs.
Right? Like a few discrepancies here and there, and it ends up being a swing round, but both teams look as if they've almost got like
can't believe they're forcing on this one. Sheriff, Outlaw, Frenzy.
Another slow start from FUT, but Zeus is the point man. Top mids where he'll
there goes our Razor.
And end up dead and buried. Flickless has found
I think I found my round for plat chat. What's going on now?
Already past the minute mark, Cairo, and some of the same issues we were mentioning before popping up. FUT are yet to scale through A main, and Grubby is looking to replenish the one-way.
How she swung out off the back of FUT trying to scale up.
He's the backstop.
Yeah, and it's, again, FUT left scratching their heads.
30 seconds left.
Outlaw, Stinger.
The most concerning part about all of this is
the hell was said in that timeout?
you were talking about, and it feels utterly directionless.
Yeah.
Yetterjay's trying to right the ship later on, but
look at the spikers.
Exactly, it's done already. The round is lost. GX will be taking the lead back for themselves.
This was shocking.
And look at the ultimates they've got to work with. I mean, hell, look at the ults FUT had coming in, and we didn't really see anything done.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, like, I don't want to bring it back to
okay, and now they have to
we
eco.
literally just made a couple of rounds ago, but it was the whole thing.
What do you reckon now they use
FUT
Razor and eco?
and their defaults.
Just to make us tilt even more.
With a full invest on what looked like a poor buy.
And I'll draw a comparison for you here as well.
Okay.
I think FUT looks similar to how GX did in stage 1.
Yeah,
we talk about, you know, coaching staff implementing a vision, trying to put away behind you the old era, the one which served FUT very well from 2022 onwards, and with the player change as well.
Yeah,
I don't think we're really seeing that reflected.
Okay, now they go down to Nico.
I'll go one step further to draw that comparison, right? What was the biggest problem with that GX and kickoff and kind of into stage 1?
Late recon with that.
And I feel as if, like,
And then if they
FUT
go in
right
fast,
now
you can Sova ult.
almost in that same position.
Sova
trying
ult,
to
3 pass and
put,
lean.
like,
I like this though. It's a great pause for
circle shapes
Sova.
into square holes, you know, and it's just not working.
Well, you know, actually, Cairo, when you put the circle shape in the square hole, it actually fits quite nicely. It's usually
the other way about.
when the square, goes in the circle hole. It's fine.
Cheers, mate. You know, geometry's not my specialty.
I mean, what is?
Definitely not the English language.
Rubinho is trying to put on
Age misses at middle
for us, but it is quickly cut short. Zeus has found another pickup, but as he peeks into
Wombo
market,
486 with the prime. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Guys, the cage is such an easy lineup.
Of the map, and if you're looking at Westside once again, he's once more inhabiting backside, but the setup is there to control that space.
Well, FUT are going to try and come out of main, and they'll be allowed to do so, but players are now starting to float for GX to help out Westside. And time getting low. This should be an easy gamble for the defense.
And Cena playing it pretty standard, trying to get the plant in, has the paranoia to push the issue backside. It doesn't look like that's what they're opting for. Spam Westside is
Wait,
close,
I did that actually miss from Westside. That's kind of nuts.
Even in the man count with the spike
I'm looking at the
down,
bullets on the wall,
fully
thinking maybe that should be a hit.
Yeah, and there's still plenty of utility on Ara. Flickless is used
Yeah,
up
dude,
his last
this
stun,
Omen
so
flash.
finally they come
The
out,
Omen
but
flash
Yetichi
into
can't
swing.
hit outlaw
Shit, that should be
shots.
pretty big here.
Mr. falling out in the open,
Omen
looking for
flash,
something, but
swing.
there's really nothing to stop this defuse.
No, it needs to let the sheriffs hit. Everybody gets lit up.
Yeah, I mean, it had some
At the
potential.
end, it will
It definitely had some potential here.
lit up. That is now 6
Yeah, Miss Cage
even score
at
on the
middle
half
cost
for
them
Giant X if they lose the next 2
pretty heavy.
rounds.
Yeah, that round in some ways felt like a best case scenario for FUT. They were given these really scrappy 1 versus 1s where they have seemed to thrive, but it was never going to be a case of
Yeah, I do think their plan on B main could be a little bit better as well.
What it is that could go wrong. It is the broader perspective of
Especially with that
how the
Omen,
rounds are being
especially
played.
with the
Coming
smoke
in
up.
here with all of the
They
ults
kind
that
of,
they have,
they actually
have a clear
kind
plan
of
as to
liked what
they wanna do.
happened.
It's the null
They got a
command
tap
beats the
of the
showstopper.
spike while the
GX
Omen
with
smoke
tools
was
of
up.
their own, and it's that aggro
That's
tiles
perfect
piece
for
from
a
Grubby
flash
again.
double swing.
I like
Okay,
this.
the Giants go up
Every
against the
single
big buy
time
round and they
GX
try
look to be
something
aggressive,
aggro.
they seem to get
TP
something
down
off
top
the
middle,
back of
push
it,
over
but
towards A.
completely
Damn, it's nice.
ignored.
They are not expecting this one.
Again, less scratching
Can he
their
get out? Dude,
heads
Omenal,
as
I
they
think
go
it's fine to get out here with an
one
Omenal.
down. Zeus still
All
has
Zeus
an
is just isn't
identify
watching.
towards
No way.
and the reaction button.
Go on, mate,
What
go
is
for it.
going on?
They're asleep at the wheel. They should have seen this coming. I mean, GX made this exact same play against Vitality when the Hunter's Fury was up. Cloud didn't invest it because there was no initial contact. But Grubby walks the full length of mid, gets a double spray, makes the rest look easy.
He's going to get the
Cena
jewel.
1v5,
He's going to get the
might
jewel.
just take 5.
Yeah, it looks to be
Recon
the
to help
case
him
as
out.
Grubby wants his ace.
Give it to him, please. We're seeing it. He tries to
nice, bro. Nice rounds, man.
That is a Grabinho ace. And what is the 11th round of the half?
Given the time to do the hard work, GX have been fleshing out their strat book, but as I mentioned, you're doing your prep, especially...
It's a big play from him, man. But again, the timing of it is so good from Giants. Big buy rounds, they don't want to wait, let them do their own thing.
One map worth of footage here.
They're trying to make sure that they're the ones doing the plan.
This was the vintage.
And a lot of ults. You could definitely see them getting aggro again if they wanted to. They could also just heavy retake if they wanted over towards the site, like leave the site.
I hate to be that
this was a really nice call from Giants. A little bit.
Really hoping that halftime comes soon.
I mean, I'm already worried about FUT. And this map has not helped.
This guy has had such an uptick in form since he changed jerseys for the other Spanish organization in VCT.
Yeah, well, they're starting to move. They're moving into Arizop though, and he has the line that he wants, but Paranoia will bring him off it. So this is nice, and has no way to re-engage. The null command comes through. This should mean that this is
I think it's my duelist. My duelist Cypher.
Well to get rid of Zeus.
Nice shot. Silver goes in. Oh, he got hit by the KO.
Bring themselves into a post plant here, but you still have to consider Mr. Fallen trying to cut off the cross. Captain v Captain. Cloud cuts him down to size. GX are already in position for this retake.
Yeah, look at Grubby's team.
Dude, the two got scanned and they know he's bottom middle. They're fast flooding the hell out of this. Great shock, man. You know where he is.
And Mr. Fallen nowhere to be
big
seen.
Smoke. It's a big smoke, man.
They knew where he was.
Fallen needs to get on and deny this.
Man, holy. Okay, I liked. Dude, we'll start with the positives. Liked a lot of stuff from Giants here. It was good recovery. I felt like most of the rounds they lost were their own fault, really. Misplaying some of the 3v5s, some of the 2v5s. So that's kind of on them to clean that up a little bit. But they had a lot of nice plans. Holy hell, man. FUT. It looks so rough for them, dude. Giants good. This is the best we've seen Giants probably ever. Let me do this one again. FUT's pick, by the way. I can see some of the stuff they've worked on. So some of their faster strats and faster bursts look okay. The util looks nice. Dude, that force buy after the timeout has got me completely... I feel completely lost after that round. And then it just fell apart since then. How high are the Gaia stocks? Have we ever seen a team have this much of a drop-off after their coach leaves? It's definitely up there. Na'Vi? Yeah, it's looking like Na'Vi levels at the moment with Doom Bros. Doom Bros 2.0. It is looking that 2.0. What it feels like. The Doom Bro.
FUT would have wanted after
God,
last
man.
week.
So rough, bro.
By another streak of rounds, 5 in a row at the end of GX's defensive half, and as it stands, top of the pops in Group Alpha. Plenty to be happy about for them. Onto the attack now of Sunset.
I mean, they don't do anything to get them a fast kill.
Yeah,
the rounds they won, again, with Giants messing up.
It doesn't look great, but we'll get to that
3v5 times 2.
But we're leaving a lot to be desired.
2v5. What was the other round they won?
There's a lot of mishaps, a lot
of
individual errors, and just not thinking about what's going on in the rounds.
Into the pistol, GX starting by looking towards mid through tiles. We know that they like that top mid take.
Bro, the rounds, man. The rounds that they lost, crazy.
Same one they're going to go for here.
Oh my.
Into the position of Yetuche.
Dude, that looks so weird, bro.
Shuts him down. 4 players.
Yeah, and that's an empty
starting
site.
behind the smoke.
They'll take that. Flash goes through. He gets a little bit of info, not too much. The camera's getting a shot. They still don't know about numbers. They got to clear everywhere, man. It's a rough retake. Tina does Omen Flash. They got knife, nade.
Silver lining for FUT. They do have
Nicholas is a flash if they want to make a play somewhere.
Between the Raze and Fade. Does drop in. GX with no extra ground.
Yeah,
they are
been
bodies
used.
on the site right now, but gearing up to duel towards Link. That's where Mr. Fallen will make his reprisal. The rest through the alleyway.
Ooh, I like that pathing.
Over the top, and he'll find yet another, but the trades are there. GX
yeah, I mean, it's nice from Giants, man. They're gonna make this one look easy.
Themselves on 9, no trouble,
and probably on 10 as well. With the next spy coming through,
the double pistol to make it look easy. I will say,
I mean, yeah,
they're having a rough time with pistols. Last 6 pistols, they're 0 out of 6. I don't know what it is beyond this.
We know that GX like to exploit top mid, that Ara can be very self-sufficient, but the support was...
Yeah, it's a nice little burst from them with the breach.
One enemy remaining.
Post plant also looking strong, continuing to individually build confidence.
Another pistol round.
Okay, force them down to an eco. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's a low buy on this. Outlaw, 2 guns that they want to save. They're allowed 2 devs.
As if the ideas are coming to them as the round goes. Yeah, it's worrying with the pre-round calls.
Double pistol shouldn't be an excuse. I mean, double pistol's not really an excuse. A lot of the times, I think you are expected to lose the map, but you at least want it to be close so that there is an argument for it. This isn't close enough for an argument. I will say that I think they need to win pistols because I think CNED has to have an op for them to kind of look good at the moment with how they're playing. So maybe in the pistol they need someone to save 400, get him that op alley. Because they do just lose every pistol. Holy. Oh my god, bro. We got 3 with a classic. And we did say a little bit about the giant spy. It was very weird. One of the weirdest ones we've seen. 2 guns and outlaw. I would always like another Marshall or something in there to help clean this one up.
Is starting to close the net,
yeah, Yetej's got to be the one. They are looking out for it though.
Keep them entertained and the
great Omen Flash. The great Omen Flash from CNED.
5 kills.
It was lovely. Bro, that hold back of sight was insane. Okay, they have a chance. They have a chance, and we've been talking about the fact that if this guy gets money and gets an op, it's good. He gets the outlaw for this one. He's going to have 3 people that he can one-shot. Maybe 5, depending on what he's buying.
A paranoia and set up.
Bro, they didn't even consider him.
Yeah, unbelievable round all in. But what Giant X doing? Not clearing backside like that? That's
yeah, that's a rough one.
Oh, it's I don't know. Did the dart miss? Hard to tell. Either way, pay safe card thrifty for FUT, and a huge opportunity for them to redeem themselves. And you can see between Sway and Jonta exchanging a look.
Yeah, at least they're having fun as well. That's good. Okay, 5 people that he can one-shot. CNED will love this. Next round he can buy an op.
The doctor ordered.
Cloud only one noted. Both players
maybe he'll have to drop. We'll see. A good bait in. Mr. Fan has to break that.
Destroyed 10 time. I don't think it's just known about. Will be now, but still trading out an advantage.
Yeah, got some guns
for the attack.
GX very quick to crack down on this position after the previous round.
Where's Giant X going here?
Start, it's an orb picked up by Cloud, so his ult the closest, but nothing tangible in this round for the time being. You can see Yetej's been allowed to place a deep cam in B main, so again, early heads up if GX look to move towards this side of the map, and that's why the defense are very comfortable to stick to their laurels and continue playing the right-hand side.
There is still a chance, though, that the way that Giant
one here, but can you explain what's the thinking process between teams being 4-9 down, losing pistol, and then not force buying? Bro, you can't force buy in defense. You can force buy on attack, you can get like stingers and stuff, but it's still like super doable. Like a 10, What are you saying, 10-4? That's still so doable. We've seen crazier stuff, man. We saw a 12-4 the other day. Like, you want to give yourself a reasonable chance. Like, force bang there kind of just means to me that you don't believe in your defense.
As much as I was talking about the A main duels, just getting a little bit of info in B main can be huge. And it circles back to Krax's KO as well. He is using these knife lineups a lot of the time to just collect the necessary info to allow Yetejay to find.
Okay, now we get into it. Lot of money. CNED doesn't opt for that. Doesn't opt for the op. Had an opportunity to buy it. How many ops can we get in there?
Attack through mid, and well, at the same time, FUT.
What is this? Crunch over towards middle?
Like an attack by trying to challenge that A main and take the orb.
It's the quick rotation from FUT as well. Like I say, Krax flashing Zeus and
yeah, it's gonna be like a crunch over towards middle, flash Prowler. So you Prowler, then you can flash off of the info of a KO flash and a fade eye. Damn, bro, they didn't clear this corner.
Neither has Ara, but he's not the one that got the kills. It was the smoker. It's now Giant X look to pivot straight towards B. FUT hold on through the back side.
Prowler went this way. Omen Flash went in. But the fade eye hit this guy, right?
Through Boba. Not yet.
But I think maybe they didn't let the fade eye like scan in time.
Smoke, so it's denied any lines of sight, but Giant X spammed through it. And now it's the pickup. CNED, the veteran, who needs to come up tops here. As he looks to go around the other side, he'll be able to get one for his troubles, but surely not anymore.
Okay.
No, it won't be.
This is the big round, though. This is the big round. CNED gets an op. Right, Yetejay throws him up. And this is it.
Double digits for GX.
Sprite the Legend, thank you so much for the 2 years, bro. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that.
They handled this mid-aggression really nicely.
Yeah, the guy bottom mid was ready. If anything, they were actually in the best positions ever for a mid-crunch.
He makes the most value of it. Ults up on both sides.
They actually had like all the spots you want people to be in.
Definitely things to look at for FUT.
Nathan as well, 38. Damn, how long it's been, man. Thank you so much for everything, bro.
We know Yetejay likes to try and play this, but if it's the extra catalyst for him to have some more support and reinforce B, then
GX, they want to challenge this A main hold. Last time FUT tried to play aggressive, and FUT, well, I was going to trade out even in numbers.
They knew they were going to fight, and they so overall into it. Does Zeus feel like he had a timing because of the ult? It's a great flash over the top, man. Got to give it to Krax, man. He's got some great flashes.
Do get the better of the numbers from the
so hard. It's so hard trying to have someone anti-flash so many of these times. Double clear of elbow. Dude, nice shot. Wait, this is going to get close then, right? Two people that can't buy.
No, it's where they're looking elsewhere. In towards the AWP. Giant X have been caught out twice.
Kiro Val with the tier 1. Think of the 5 months as well, bro. I appreciate that.
In the first half, placing that op in market when the mid pressure comes in. When GX think that they can comfortably move into this position, cuts off the cross, finds a kill, and now Cloud is living on borrowed time.
30 seconds left and moving in towards a double stack. It's not a double stack that gets the kill, actually.
Okay.
It will be Zeus.
I would imagine Yetejay throws this over to CNED. They wanted to play close over towards A and fight with flashes.
And once more, you see the KO util, sets up the re-engage from Zeus, and it's a cut above.
Any comment on the Yetejay? I mean, I think Mr. Fallon just wanted him to fight aggro over towards A. It was a lot easier for that round. This is interesting though. Keeps it for this one. Does that mean they're going aggro again? I wouldn't recommend it.
Mixed buy from GX. Robinho doing it all right
against an eco, looks like they want to go aggro. Oh boy.
I mean, there was pings going out.
They're really just trying to rack up as many rounds as possible for me to hate on them.
Towards mid, but that 5 stack gain the B control, and I think they're just going to hit straight into this.
Okay, at least they didn't like fully commit.
Direct. Hadn't seen this so far from GX, but something they'll perhaps be looking to try and exploit.
Lost the sight against an eco though.
Members of FUT are off site.
Yeah, Gun felt like it has to make a play. Oh boy. I tell you what, Grabinho did good though. He's out here protecting the Gun.
Already a dead player there though, so not the extra value, but the clears are looking all right. And with Westside down on 3, he needs
Holy,
3,
nice shot, bro.
and it's just not possible.
Okay, nice bit of damage. At least FUT on this one didn't actually like fully aggro. They kind of just had everywhere held, so it wasn't too bad. And they would have been in positions to hold it. I thought they were actually going to like start sending it down.
Let FUT come back into this. Yeah, I mean, I can understand it, right? You're on a little bit of a half-buy. Giant X think, let's try and
raise ult.
And upset a retake, but FUT well aware of what was coming their way, and yeah, they deal with it. It will be a timeout, but it's not actually from Giant
Timeout
X.
from FUT.
Interestingly enough, it's from FUT.
Yeah,
like Giants will take that. What's going on?
To GX as well to plan around.
There was
their
a Cypher ult as well. Oh, really?
For FUT to
wow, that's a lot of
what
ults,
the
man.
solution is, because they're currently faced with 4 out of the 5. We saw the Hunter's Fury invested on the previous rifle round. But I'm liking the slight adaptations we're seeing.
What's
in
the
terms
score?
of defensive setup,
10-8 now, right? I think it's 10-8.
How do they want to try and set up? Is it heavier towards the A to start again? And where do GX want to take ground early? Because I think that's been a little bit of an issue.
Zeus is the Rookie of the Year. Sadly for Zeus,
Yeah,
Kayak,
I think for me as well,
Cushy, and Patman all
rounds,
exist.
it's about how does FUT get through Giant X's ultimate cycle, right?
But
Because they have 4 out of 5.
I'm in for the
as we've
argument
already
that he's
spoken
4th.
about. But what's the
Cass?
sort of
Give
plans
Cass
that
some
they're
more
gonna
time,
take
man.
off the back
I'm
of
down.
that?
I'm down to hear
And
the
if they can
argument.
get through it, like,
I'm down to hear the
what's
argument.
essentially, what's the conditioning that they're going to set up to, or the contingency, sorry, that's the word I'm looking for, to counter that?
In terms of looking at what it is that we've got here, trap placed on the box, left side top mid for FUT.
Okay, last time out for them, so
Either Grabinho or Ara, who will be looking
big
to
round. They're up against a lot of ults.
Quickly,
What was the
but
timeout
it's
for?
A-main instead, where they doubled down.
They're at least like fighting heavier behind their Cypher util.
Stun in early, Ara spotted, knife behind.
Yeah, honestly, this trip might own them. Let's see.
But won't know exactly how many, but they've seen a couple already.
I thought that was a double, bro. We got no hits. Yeah, they popped here and they did not expect the Cypher. I actually think this was a pretty good timeout.
It's not hitting either, and FUT have done well already. They've got control.
Yeah, this is like the first round where they didn't make it like super obvious where the Cypher was. Just throwing all the util that they would normally throw when they're trying to set one up, but then they had Cypher util here to help defend.
CNX just waiting for an angle, a chance.
Repositioned really smartly here. Has a big fight
Nice
to
shot.
win against Westside though. He's quick on the
2v4.
trigger.
Yeah, well, there's still a flash in Flickless's pocket if he really wants to go
Flickless
for
has
it.
one
There's
flash.
still plenty of utility in FUT's pockets as well.
I'm not sure you're ever going to feel like
this
super
is gonna be
comfy
a
to use it.
disaster.
Maybe
There's
double swing
no
backside.
way. His time's still ticking away. The Horn will grab
Get
one,
your gun
nobody
out.
destroying it, and it's right on top of Flickless's head.
They all come in the same area? Ooh, doable.
So both players, both attack,
Doable.
look towards one position and deal with FUT.
Damn,
with what
bro.
was meant to
2v4'd.
be a
2v4'd on
defensive
site.
round. What was that?
That was so well played by GX. The micro has improved
Yeah,
so much
it was nice from the
first
2.
stage.
I'll give the 2 that.
In terms of how the round began, great start from FUT. They were prepared for the execution to come in. But then in the 2 versus 3, firstly it's this missed aim from
Dude, that
Zeus.
replay guy,
And
man, he
then
can't help
Flickless
himself.
taking the contact with Westside ready to peek off of it. Westside then moves in backside and is ready to peek off of Flickless once they know where he is default. Layers to it, man.
It's like an onion, mate.
Dude, that's
Like
interesting, man.
Layers.
I swear this Flickless guy had like 4 kills before that round, right? He's having a really rough game and he's just won like one of the most, if not the most important rounds.
It's a warrior's cry from Ara.
That impact that we talk about.
Immediate A control. Skyro's muted himself because he's laughing too much. I make one Shrek reference in his day. It's just...
That's plenty. That is plenty.
Great shot, man.
Right, Spike goes down.
And they've got the
Dude, I
night
don't
ball
feel
into the retake this
too
time.
confident about them being able to
They
do
are
this
a player
retake.
down though, and if
Yeah.
GX can do it 2v3, then
Still a,
or v3.
I was about to say there was still an owl drone, so they can go and gain information.
Look how much
the
util they
attack here,
have. Still
which
got
they'll
double
get
shock,
plenty
still got a
of.
stun,
So
still.
now you've got
Hey,
a proper
you have double shock
idea of
and
how
recon
to come
cloud.
back into this, but that's a big loss.
Oh, Westside gets no value from the corner either.
Oh, no.
Ara down to 1, but gifted CNED's head on a platter. It has to be Ara, blinded
Okay.
and dead.
Oh, yeah, it's a big mistake from Cloud, man.
From the jaws
He
of the
doesn't need
beast.
to do that.
Yeah, I
He
feel
can
as if,
literally
like,
achieve the same
whoever
shock
has
from
got
sight.
the advantage coming into the post close plant has automatically been debuffed. That should not have been that close, but that shouldn't even have been a FUT round. What am I even saying? What?
Something about the EMEA and
Dude, Cloud, man, why?
Summer attire on.
And then Westside gets a couple of bullets spammed by him, realizes that he survived, and then he swings out. He must have thought they were going to spam him more. House with the tier 1, thank you so much for that, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, dude, this flash, they might actually eat it. They're going to eat this. Ooh, protects them. No way.
For GX's eco, it's another ace end met with FUT resistance.
Just a simple crossfire as well, and both players caught by utility.
Yellow card? Oh, there's a lot of them flying about.
Looks like
that's for sure.
GX have decided, well, A has it, so let's try and hit him towards B.
There's a lot of stuff I don't want to see flying about.
Setup lying in wait, as well as two players ready to play off one another. And look at Cracks, he's in transition as well.
Yeah. Not quite in the audible range of Flickless, who has plenty of work of his own to do. Cloud is in the corner with the spike, but the smoke replenished, so he can get out. Right now, you just got to be looking at the position of Mr. Fallen, who's closing the net. The Horn has revealed his own position. GX backed into a corner.
Well,
J in the corner, and he'll make no mistake from it either.
Good,
3 clean kills for a very clean in-zone flawless.
Very nicely done. We're back within one. This game now starting to become extremely interesting, because at the full time you just thought, well, Giant X will have what it takes to close this out. But FUT now, if they can win
he
this
is
round,
not expecting him there that early.
Pretty much advantage towards them to get this over the line. With the way that the economy cycle is looking.
And it's what I was saying at the start. GX have gone 2-0, but by no means has it been a dominant path that they have walked to the top of Group Alpha. Plenty of those maps, just a couple rounds in it, and seeing them now at 11-10.
Wait, Pipson looks relatively chill.
The kind of mentality that keeps them at the top of the group, as Pipson is involved yet again. That's something you have to be thinking about. The chemistry of this team.
Honestly, for him, he looks relatively chill.
One of the reasons why it's worked, I think, with Cloud stepping in as IGL from Stage 2 last year, knowing what it's like to be a star player, a young gun, at only 21 years of age himself. He's taken a very different direction of this GX roster than Redgar, the previous leadership.
Bacon, man, I saw the videos, man.
I think this is the first time
chat, we got to watch that lower bracket game.
I've seen a map where I've got
the bacon cams are really delivering.
Maybe not necessarily just the calling, but the general mistakes that are happening, right? That's the first time that we've seen them.
Okay, so they planned ahead to get the Sova ult, so they have like a plan with the Sova ult. Yeah, it pretty much looks like what they tried last time. Head over towards the site as they're dodging.
The last time we threw a rifle v rifle
oh, hold up. I caught it too early. Recon deep, smoke wall, split over towards A.
GX are moving very quickly through the map, making inroads towards the A site.
Drone goes to the side as well. No way, that was a nice flash. They know that CNED's here, Omen flash.
CNED is still here. Turns his back, goes for the TP. Flickless cuts it out. That's the freest kill he's going to get.
He did it right though. He did good to get that one.
Big amount of information through that neural theft. Spike goes down, but Flickless has no way out. He's stuck, but
he's okay.
FUT to clamp down on this position, and he may just go over considered.
Oh, doesn't hit Mr. Fallon.
Going to find value from the stun. No,
big 1v1. The great off angle. The great off angle.
He'll make no mistake. 12 taken. And from across
close
the
one, man.
stage,
So this was a close one. Yanadu with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you for that.
GX now finally 1 away. As it looked as if they were going to slip.
Oh, that was a nice fade. I popped it early.
The information, the call.
Dropped it early, I guess.
A little bit spicy. What is CNED trying to be a little bit too aggressive?
Yeah, CNED's got to keep his gun out. Especially the last kill was over towards site.
Now GX with a chance to win out.
2 chances. I will say, man, you got to add a double pistol on this.
the improvements of GX
and some of the mad rounds that FUT had in that first half.
Chemistry conversation through comms. Yeah, an improvement. Not
You could definitely have an argument they should have won it, but I don't really know.
It does help you, of course,
So many. I'm pretty sure in that first half they only had one fast kill.
Flash drive thrown into the
Someone said it in
mix by
chat.
Krax, who is now steadily making his way over to B with backside the goal here for FUT to try and flood back in.
Yeah, and well, the first of those ultimates being used.
Yeah, this is a hard one. You've got 5 people here, fast flans, problem is Sova ult, and they put himself in another position to not use the Sova ult. And there he goes on Grabinho, might wanna... Jesus, 9 HP, they might think it's clear. They might think it's clear.
In the corner, not yet considered, lining up to...
Damn, who needs a Sova ult when you can do that?
The captain's done his job, and the rest are ready and waiting.
Okay, I will be honest, this got way closer than I thought. After that first half, I thought this was not going to be close. Oh, dude, it's still doable. Hold up. Holy bro. Yeah, dude, I was looking at this other guy tucking in. I was like, okay, hold up. Hold up.
Absolutely spectacular.
Hold up, it's a big 1v3.
Able to find 3, a Red Bull clutch, and keeps FUT in it. Just
Cast it? I stopped myself right at the end.
Just when you thought
I stopped it, it doesn't count. I'm not counting it.
Gonna close it out.
Well, look, as I was saying, they've already had a couple of 13-11s. Why not add another one? But jokes aside, it's a complete let-off. It's so over, we're so back. See that showing
Pipson.
every range of human emotion.
Damn, look at this buy. It's not great. They got to go up against a Razord as well. Cloud's finally going to use his ult.
One last chance.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
to consider
it's
as
ult to
well.
hit the site.
GX
Shock
were
deep.
the
Got a
ones who were
recon
winning
coming in.
all the clutches
Recon.
last week against DBL.
No way. 4 got hit.
McKnife.
And he doesn't want to rip his Sova
In terms
ult.
of the shift of the setup,
This
that
4 got
immediately
hit.
brings 2 players over to
And
the
I
B
think no one
side
got
like
scanned.
a magnet. GX will double down and continue to execute here, though.
Oh no,
The
GX.
Sova ult's so late.
They've been caught out on the re-entry.
There's so much hesitation on the Sova ult. It's good that he got one and got a tag, but...
Left, right and centre. And this buy, not convincing at all. We need players up close and personal. And FUT just struggling to get on the angles.
Yeah, Grubby finally goes for the ult. Was hanging on to this one
Pretty
for a while,
doable,
but didn't
man.
want to bail.
The Bulldog masterclass.
Who was stuck out in the choke. Seeing the rotation come through from both sides. Huge 1v1 in the alley.
He gave him a 1v1. He gave him a 1v1. It's happened again.
Grubby gets peppered up.
But look at the HP on both of these GX players. They've been whittled all the way down.
The big recon for Clouds.
Still, an info dart if they want to clear out. And, well, the steps should have been heard. As both players make their way on towards Spike. There's the info dart to set up Grubby as he swings round. Catches the player fusing, and Zeus now stuck in between 2 angles. Where does he try and fight first? Needs to tap the Spike, bait the players out,
Holy
but it won't come through.
God.
It'll be Giants
What a rough game this was for multiple players, multiple teams.
GX still steadily
Jesus.
making their way through maps, one step at a time.